I'm ready.
I'll debug, yeah.
Try to speak up a little.
Okay.
Because
Sounds good. Well, and we know that the circus is in town, and this is a volunteer effort. What have you guys pulled together to do for the past couple of days, and what are you guys planning on doing for the next week?
What we plan to do and what we've been doing is trying to educate people about how Ringling treats the animals. Specifically, we're talking about the elephants in our flyers. We pass out educationally, but we're trying to let them know how the elephants are treated. Trying to let them know how the elephants are treated. Basically, how the baby elephants are taken away from their mothers when they're 18 months to 2 years old. And elephants are like us. Their life cycle lifespan's like a human, so that's like taking a 2-year-old child away from a mother. And how they do this is they chain the mother to the wall, and they take 6 or 7 men, and they tie ropes around the baby's legs, and then they take an anchor elephant, what they call an anchor elephant. They tie a rope around the anchor elephant's neck, tie it to the baby's neck, and they basically drag the elephant away from the mother while they're both screaming. And then they tie the elephant up, the baby elephant, by 4 legs, about 23 hours a day, up to 6 months, because basically the manager of this training facility says you have to break a baby elephant to train them to do circus tricks. So this is done to break the baby elephant's spirit. So they chain them up, separate them from the mother. Then they start to train the baby elephant. And then what they do is to train them these tricks they teach them to do in the circus, like to lie down. They'll tie up all 4 legs and they'll tie a rope around their torso. And basically they'll use bull hooks, which is a weapon resembles a fireplace poker. And so on command, all 4 men will forcibly pull the elephant down into position while the other guy pushes him down with the bull hooks. And they use electric shocks as well. Same with other positions. If they want them to stand on their head, they get them up, do a headstand, and then they pull the trunk underneath their front legs with a rope, get them head down, and then they jab the tender spots on their feet to get them to go up, and they'll also pull their feet up with a rope. So it's all these tricks they tell you is natural. They're all forced. They force them onto them. And then to train an elephant, you have to train them when they're babies. And that's when you train an elephant. You can't get an adult elephant from the wild and train them because, for one, it's pretty dangerous and you probably get killed. So they train them when they're babies, and then they reinforce that over their life with the bull hook and electric prods, mainly the bull hook, the weapon that resembles fireplace poker. And that's what you see them walking down the street here. And there was an undercover video last year came out from PETA, went undercover with Ringling, showed the handlers just whacking the elephants across the face before they take them in the show, using whips on them, whipping them across the face. And this is just done, not because the elephants aren't even listening, they were listening. Basically it's done to reinforce that I'm in charge, you better listen to me. So it's basically just, it's slavery is what it is, basically.
can I ask, what's the response been from people that were going to go to the Ringling show
patrons?
when they see you?
Yeah. It varies. Some people are indifferent, some people are interested, some people, there's some comments made, not too many comments made. I haven't gotten any here, but, it just varies, the response,
And what about Ringling? How they reacted?
Ringling doesn't particularly like us out here. I've been doing this for 22 years, and you can see if you go around here, their animal compound, you can't even see in there. They just block it off with all these trailers because they don't want us videotaping in there, videotaping the animals. So Ringling particularly doesn't like us.
Okay. Where could you point people to if they want to get more information?
I would point them to 2 websites. One would be www.circus.com, and the other one would be ringlingabusesanimals.com. And I would point them to those 2 websites, and they can see video, they can get information. And here's some flyer there. I don't know if you got one of those, but those 2 websites are on there as well.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Oh, thank you. You want to say your name?
My name is Pat Cuviello, and it's spelled Cuviello, and I'm with a local grassroots group on the peninsula called Humanity Through Education.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.